Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Kokofemme here. Thank you so much for tuning in, and as you can see by this title, it is the second installment of What's New from Milani 2014. Alright, so the items that I was sent this time, I'm just going to jump right into it. I'm going to start with these fabulous matte blushes, okay? One of them is called Bella Rose, and that's that hot pink that was floating around. I have it on. I have just a little bit because a little goes a long way on brown skin. You don't want to walk around looking like a clown. So, yeah, don't use a heavy hand with these. As you know, the Milani blushes come with the little blush applicator. I never use those. I actually just usually take them out and put them in giveaways and stuff like that. But this color is called Bella Rose, and then you have the other color of the baked powder blush is called Delicioso Pink. I'm not sure if Delicioso Pink is new. Why that name sounds so familiar? I'm not sure, but I'm sure someone will correct me in the down bar down there. Alright, but anyway, these are what they look like, and I hope my camera's not blowing it out. And speaking of camera, y'all, okay, alright. So your girl went and got another lighting system, okay? So I'm filming now with Glamcore lights. So kind of let me know how this is looking. And so it's 4 levels to the Glamcore, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to do another full review of the lighting system, but just for the purpose of this video. So if I'm looking too blown out, let me know how the overall look looks to you in this video, or if it's too much, too little, let a sister know. So with the Glamcore lighting, this is lighter, that's off. 1, 2, 3, oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3 is where I'm at, and 4. Okay, so yeah, 1, 2, 3. We'll stay right there for now. So let me know how that's looking. Okay, back to the meat and potatoes. Delicioso Pink is number 10. Not even trying to focus this in because I think my lighting is kind of blowing it out. But this is a baby pink, cool tone baby pink. Whereas the other one is a Bella Rose, which is the darker pink one. This one has more blue in it. So yeah, probably true to color right there. All right, so I'm gonna do just some quick swatches so you can see how the color payoff is going to be. Just to give you a roundabout of how that's going to look. And mind you, heavy swatches on these, and again, you would just want to use them a lot more sparingly, okay? So can you see that? So this one is the Bella Rose, and this one is Delicioso Pink, and then this one is the newest, hottest one, which is that Bella Rose color. So again, light hand on both of those. I do think that the lighter one will show up on brown skin, so brown girls, don't be afraid to wear that. I am a lover of pinks, but when I wear my pinks, I typically always go with the darker contour. And I used, for the look I'm wearing today, I used, I forgot. How can I forget? It came out with the Birds and Berries of MAC. And it's one of like the most popular dark magenta shades, but that's neither here nor there. I'll probably put a pop-up in there. I'm so slow when it comes to doing videos now. But anyway, that's what those are. Again, I didn't get any inserts of price points, so make sure you look at all the information down below to get all your pricing, because I'm going to look that stuff up on their website and just add it in after I do the video. Alright, so moving on next. Just in time for Valentine's Day. I spoke in my last video. If you haven't checked that video out, make sure you do. I'm going to link it for you somewhere in here. Alright, so I talked about some new Milani glosses. I talked about the new lip stains. And I also talked about, they had some lip intense liquid colors. Well, I was sent one of each. All happened to be red. Kind of red, because this one looks a little pink, but I was sent another Milani gloss, and this one is called Red My Lips. Very bright red here, very nice in color too, and it looks like it's going to go on really opaque, so that's nice. So that's what this one looks like. Very, very bright red. Next is the lip stain in Red Control. So again, if you haven't checked that video out, make sure you do. That's one of these thingies where you have to turn it up here, wait for the product to kind of release itself. It'll peek through those hairs in just a second. You don't want to be too fast in turning these up because you're going to have product everywhere. So that's not going to be cool either. So I'm going to give it a couple more twists here. Ooh, now that's really pretty. Oh my, that's really pretty. Red Control is right here. The first one is the regular Milani lip gloss, Red My Lips. And this one is Red Control, okay? Ooh, that's very, very promising. Ooh, I can't wait to try that one out. And with the lip color, and that's funny how all those are looking. Can you see that? There we go. All right, so lastly, I'm gonna try on the liquid color, and I'm just gonna swatch it right beside it. This is not really a true red. It's more of a bright fuchsia pinky red. It looks like it has a coral element in there too, and when you see them swatch side by side, you just automatically gonna know that. But yeah, I'm gonna show you what that looks like in just a second. And this color is called Red Extreme, but again, it's not as bright red as this one. Like the other two are more blue red. This one is a more cool tone red, reddish pink to me. So that's Red Extreme, one of the Milani liquid colors. So this is another one that I can add to the collection. So yeah, those are all the lippies. So again, I'm gonna check the pricing and put it all down below for you. These next items I was really excited about because I know we're all over the phase of putting white eyeliner in our waterline, or, you know, brightening our, highlighting our brows with some outrageous bright colors. No, it's time out for all that. But what I love is that Milani has created these dual eye pencils that look a little something like this. And again, I'm not sure if my camera's blowing it out, but I have 3 different shades here. So one looks like it's like more yellow based, and you have a pinky one, and then you have a more warmer tone to it, okay? So let's go with the first one. All right, so these are the brow and eye highlighters. It says that right on the package. And one side you have for the brow, one side for the highlight, or vice versa. There's no written rules to this makeup thing, okay? So however you deem, I just see this as being a multifunctional type of item, okay? So depending on how you want to wear it. So I'm just going to swatch it real heavily. This definitely has to be the highlighter side because it has a little bit of shimmer. Or then again, maybe it's not, you know? So it's going to depend solely on how you want to wear it, okay? So this side would be the matte beige. This side is the luminous lift, okay? So that's what that looks like right there. Spread it out a little bit. That's really, really pretty. I can definitely see me rocking either one of those shades in my waterline, or even on the brow. Yes, was a huge fan of that. All right, the next one we're gonna go to is number 2, which again, but all of them actually say matte on one side. Okay, this number 2 one says matte cream and then luminous lift. I don't know if you can see that. And this one is more of a pinky undertone to it. So let me swatch the matte side. Ooh, I like this one better than the last one. Definitely nice there. All right, this last one is a number 3. I'm wiping off and swatching and wiping off and swatching. So that's what I'm doing there. This last one is Vanilla and Natural Taupe. Natural Taupe, you can't even really see. You can't really see that one on me. But this vanilla side, really pretty. So that's Natural Taupe over here. You can't even really see it. And then that's the vanilla side. So that's what those look like. And I hope they were showing up on camera. Lastly, I want to talk about the brow gel and the brow clear gel, the brow shaping gel. and then the brow shaping wax. And if you guys know, I barely have eyebrows. I love brow gels, so I'm definitely gonna try that when I'm not using. Usually lately I've been using Max Girl Boy on my brows to give them, because my hair's been a little lighter, so I wanted to lighten up my brows as well. So, but haven't always been a fan of brow wax. But for those of you ladies or men that have thicker, more tameable hairs, this may be a combination that you would love. But what I would do would also be throwing some powder in there when you're doing your brows. But as far as the brow shaping, I love it. I love a gel that I can control the product. This is just a clear gel. It comes in like a mascara wand here. So yeah, once you've gotten your brows to how you want them, you put this on, brush it through nice, and it sets it, okay? But again, for someone like me who does not have any brows, what I like to do is I do all kinds of stuff to get brows, honey. All types of stuff. I don't know if you can tell. You can tell? I do all types of stuff to get brows. But anyway, that's what's new from Milani. Make sure you check down below. Sorry if this video was so long. Still getting back in the swing of things. Upcoming videos, I'm going to be doing earrings and things coming up. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.